This is the port of Mumbai, or as we more commonly know it, Bombay. Quite pleasant out here this morning. We are expecting 97 degrees this afternoon though. There's a big banyan tree.
Mumbai city is divided into the North Mumbai and South Mumbai. We are doing a tour of the South Mumbai, and the North Mumbai is about 50 miles from here. The South, remember telling her that very soon Mumbai will be underwater. Doesn't happen, the reclamation is done very nicely.
And
this
now it's
city, though it is an island,
bamboo scaffolding. The windows are all barred. And over here is selling breakfast.
About 4,500 Jews in Mumbai. And we have 7 synagogues too. Building which looks like a cathedral. This is the university. It's a replica of the Big Ben in London and the Notre Dame Church in Paris. Facilities. And your admission into the university is based on your sex, whether you're a male or a female, on your merit, on your caste and your religion. And again, we are passing through a very Gothic building which is being made like a fortress, and this is the High Court. This was made in 1870 again by the British. The British made the university, they made the High Court, so they set the education system in India and the judiciary system. This part was the White Town, where the university and everything was there, was the White Town. We weren't allowed to come here. But in 1869 there was a governor whose name was Bartle, B-A-R-T-L-E. He was a good one for us because he said, let's stop this apartheid and let the Indians come.
The hotel here in Mumbai is falling down today, but it had a sign said no dogs and Indians allowed inside.
This point of Mumbai is really very historical, as we were so pleased when Bartle allowed us to come to this area, which is the city office, the Bombay Municipal Corporation, where the mayor sits. So there are 2 buildings that you're going to see. The one straight in front of you, which looks like a mosque, is the Bombay Municipal Corporation, and the one to your right is the Victoria Terminus train station. And you will also see a statue right there. It's the statue of the Indian National Congress leader. His name is Firoz Shah Mehta. So we will.
This is the train station, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. People like their horns here. This is
those houses their families have inherited it. To your right, so you can view this whole city of Mumbai. The city takes a turn right there on this, and these grounds are also divided on basis of religion. We have one piece of ground which is given as a share to the Hindus, one piece to the Parsis, one piece to Muslims, one piece to the Catholics. This is because the government wants the people of all the religions, the trust, to make money, and also to have equality of all the religions. There's a wedding that has happened recently, and this entire place, they have a theme, and then the whole place is converted into a beautiful auditorium. 1,000 people will be invited for an Indian wedding, and one plate of food which cost about $25. So they really spend a lot of money. It's also very expensive to have wedding at the Marine Drive. This area that we are driving through is the Marine Drive. In the evenings with a lot of crackers, and the whole place is lit up beautifully with colorful lights. And all the people who come for the wedding will be having a code, and they'll dress up a lot and come for the weddings. And block on your right, behind the white building, the tallest one is the world's richest house, which belongs to an industrialist. I hope you got to see it. It's right here on your right, the tallest building. There are not so many families ruined because of horse racing.
So this is the laundry people live here, and they each own their own tub. It's mostly from hotels.
Oh, yeah. I'll take your picture. Oh.
It's only men that work here.
There's a skyscraper.
Looks like they spin dry them. The guy washing his hair. And overlooking the laundry, we have these beautiful high rises.
$1.
A nice quiet street here, probably a fairly affluent neighborhood. We're going to go into the house where Gandhi lived. It's a museum, 3 floors here. This is Gandhi's room in his house. Overlook the front. Bed, nice mosaic floor. How he dressed as a young man. And this is how he dressed maybe in South Africa. And then when he came back to India, this is what he wore most of the time.
So this is a museum only after
lived in the 1-room
Till then it was like a
belonged to a
historical
friend
spot
of
where
his.
Mahatma Gandhi has lived. But the
Hare Krishna temple, Hindu temple. It's a Hindu wedding, and they're allowing us to take pictures. Ladies are assembling flowers. There's the main temple area. This is where some of the flowers end up. Oh, there's little rooms and private chambers. There's their leader. Some of the flowers that are all strung that we saw them stringing up in the temple. Here's the Marine Drive. All fill. At night it's lit up. They call this a hanging garden. This is a hanging garden because it's overhanging the city below. I'm not going to go out there, but I guess it drops off down here at the far end.
And the vultures, when they were eating the dead animals, the drugs affected them, and some of the vultures have died.
To eat them.
That is it.
Here we are at the waterfront. This time it's on our side of the bus. The water is quite polluted and nobody swims in it. We're at a big museum. And I won't be taking pictures inside.
The Prince of Wales Museum. Oh, that's the museum.
Here we are at the Gateway of India, built sometime in the 1800s. Erected to commemorate the landing in India of their Imperial Majesties King George VI and Queen Mary on the 2nd of December, I think that's 1861. Here's the Taj Hotel, built by Mr. Tata. Taj Mahal Hotel. That's the old part, and this is the new tower. What the Indian military has sitting across the street from the Taj Hotel these days.
Government to make a permanent sound system to relocate the people who are employed.
There's the gateway to India at 9 o'clock at night. Of course, it's quite warm out there.
And this was constructed subsequently and completed in 1924, designed by the British architect.
Completed in 1924.
And the people you see in the promenade in front of the gateway, they are indeed tourists just hanging out.
Right across the street from the Taj Hotel, therefore the armored vehicles. We're inside the Oberoi Hotel, one of the top hotels in Mumbai. And here's the lobby. And like a Hyatt Regency, it is open in the middle here with a huge atrium. We have a singer.
It's a hospital.
That's a hospital lit up at night. 11:15 on a Friday night, and there are a lot of people out and about.
It don't take place on all the days.
It's a wedding ceremony, rather small one actually, packed with people in there.
Just imagine once the wedding is over, everybody comes out, and all these cars will come onto the street. And what a chaos. And imagine 3-4 such weddings taking place one by the side of the other, continuously here. That's a very regular scene here.